I broke up with this girl. I loved her, but she just was on the right track, and I feel like I was weighing her down, and in a sense that broke her heart because she stuck by me through all my negative stuff. But looking back on it, that was God separating one. He can't get to her with me in a way, and he can't get to me with me clinging after her. So I
Mm-hmm.
broke up with her and I went to California with my friends. And I was still pursuing fortune and fame, still smoking and hanging out. But I came back in town because the house that I lived at with my girlfriend at the time, the lease was up. So I came in town to help her move. Well, when I came in town to help her move, just that being familiar with her, just that lust, we ended up sleeping together. And shortly after she showed up, and we were broken up, but shortly after she showed up to my mom's house, like, hey, I think I'm pregnant.
Mm.
And then that's when all reality hit me. Like, now I have a baby on the way with the
Mm-hmm.
girl that I feel like I love, but I'm not even with her no more. So I had a baby on the way. And to get, I say all of that to truly know what I come from to this moment was defining. The baby was on the way. So if I had 9 months, now the time clicked. I have 9 months to get my life together.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to quit smoking. I tried to get a good job. I kept trying to do all these different things in my own strength. Nothing would ever work out. And I just felt hopeless. I couldn't do it. Now the baby's here. Now that the baby's here, I'm still smoking. I'm still quitting jobs. I'm still doing things wrong. She wanted to know, okay, what are we doing? Are we getting back together? And I just was like, no, let's just stay friends. Let's just figure it out. And that made her feel like, what? You bringing a baby in the world with me and you don't want to be with me? So
Mm-hmm.
that caused, I know it caused some bitterness and some hurt in her. So now I have a hard relationship with the mother of my child because she's trying to raise him on her own because I'm not bringing nothing to the table. Well, he was born. He was born. This is my testimony right here. My son was born May 8th, 2017, and when he was born, he took his first breath before he came out of the womb, which is called swallowing stool. So he took his first breath and swallowed everything in his mom, and the doctors and nurses rushed into the room uh, to make sure he can breathe, to basically make sure that this isn't a tragic situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I began to think about God. I began to pray in my mind, and I began to lean back on that faith. Like, Lord, I've been through all of this crazy roller coaster in my life. I know you're not about to take my son from me. Lord, I know that he's going to be okay. I just know it. So I just came into agreement with God about him, and my faith grew even more. The God that protected me from all this stuff that I went through, because I literally should be dead or in jail through the stuff I
Mm-hmm.
went through. My son was sent to Peoria. He had surgery, but he ultimately became healthy. He ultimately lived. Like, and God blessed me with a healthy baby boy. Even after that, I would see him as an infant. I would try to be there feeding him bottles, and then when I would give him back to his mom, I would go search for jobs, go try to quit smoking, go try to pop into church for prayer.